Right, let's make a start with this. It must be one of the windiest days of the winter so far, so not the best day perhaps to have bought a drone. And here it is in its box. First thing you notice, well, that's the drone that I've bought, a DJI Mini 2. First thing is the influence of Apple on boxes nowadays is incredible. Every box is just beautifully made, and this is no exception. So the first thing I need to do is to cut it open, or rather make a cut there. Hey, yeah, look inside in a second, but yeah, as I was saying, a DJI Mini 2 drone, ultralight, 249 grams. That's important because that means it's under 250 grams, and lots of the regulations seem to change when you get to 250 grams. So this is slightly under. The price, it was just over £400, and that's what made me buy it, because up until now drones have been quite expensive. I always think of drones have been at least £600,000, £700,000, £800,000 plus. It's also a very small one, which is obviously good if you're travelling on a bike. Anyway, a few bits and pieces written on the box. Ultralight and foldable, it says there. 31 minutes maximum flight time. 10 kilometers video transmission. Wind resistance, level 5. 8.5 to 10.5 meters per second. Yeah, I think that will probably be what it is today in terms of a very windy day. Aside from that, not much else on the box. Good to know it works with iMovie and Final Cut Pro X, but hey, that's no surprise. So here we go. Again, I tip my hat off to the people who make these boxes. They're beautiful. Right, so let's lift out what we've got. That is the drone itself, and yeah, that is very, very light, not very heavy at all. Put that there. What else have we got in here? Okay, a bit of packaging. More beautifully packed items. That's the manual in there, who knows? And that is the controller. There we go. Bit of silicone gel, as always. And I think that's everything from the box. Not easy to get further down, so hey, congratulations to the person who made the box. You did a good job. Right. Now, what have we got? Drone, controller, and mystery box. Let's have a look in the mystery box. Not too much of a mystery. Nothing else in there, I think. Nope, I think that's empty. So, okay, a couple of leads. Yeah, well, I say a couple of leads. Are they compatible with the iPhone? I hope one of them is. Find out later, I suppose. A little bit of packaging. Another cable, presumably for charging or something similar. There we go. In here, right, okay, quick start guide. The future of possible. Apologies for the idiots driving outside. The future is possible. Subscribe for more information. DJI. Wonder where these things are made. That looks like Japanese to me. Wonder if they're Japanese. Okay, various bits and pieces, including some reminders to go to the CAA website and follow all the instructions there, because even though it's under 250 grams, there are still rules that you've got to follow, and in terms of registration I think, and some detailed guidance there. Right, so what else have we got? Cables. Right, yeah, I think those are presumably some spare blades for the helicopter bit of it. Again, a beautifully wrapped something. It's a Phillips screwdriver. Very small one, presumably important in some aspects. These are the, I can open them, these are the two knobs that go onto the controller. You can screw those on. Those there. Well, look at the controller first. It's the least exciting part, I would have thought. Okay, there it is. Looks like a Nintendo or a Game Boy or something like that. A console, which I suppose is the is really the basics of how it works. If you're good at playing computer games, I would imagine you'd be fairly good at controlling one of these things. Right, that's it. Now I know that that pulls out, and that's where you put your mobile phone. There's another cable there, and that is what connects to your mobile phone. Ah, that answers my question I was worrying about. That is an Apple connector. Those are not Apple connectors, those are mini USBs, so presumably, unless I need them for the charging, probably won't need those. Put those to one side. That's the one I'm going to need because I've got an iPhone, and hopefully it sits in there. In fact, this could be an issue actually. Nope, it just about squeezes in. There's the cable on that side. So this cable sticks in there, and then that goes in there. It's a bit of a tight squeeze with an iPhone as big as this, but yeah, I'll play around with that later. I would imagine that's going to be fine. I'm not going to worry too much about that. If needs be, I'll take the case off. Right, so you've got those two joysticks. That plugs into your phone. Various controls there, switch it on and off, etc. Okay, and you've also got, those must be spare actually, because there are two down there as well. That's where they're kept, those two little knobs for controlling it. So I'll put those back in there. Right, so that's the controller. Right, now to the main thing, the drone, and it is a tiny thing. It's no bigger than my palm, and well, 250 grams. So you can imagine how light it is. Okay, various bits to take off. There's a message on there. What does it say? Please remove the gimbal protector before taking off. Oh dear. Oh, before taking off, as in taking off as in flight, not before taking that off, no. Yeah, I see what you mean. Right, a couple more, whoops, things there. And whoa, how the heck? Pull that. Put that down on there. It comes off like that. So you've got all the folds out like that. Does that? Those fold back or fold in or fold out? Presumably they do once you've taken that off. And there are some instructions on there. Charge to activate the battery before first time use. Yeah, well, that would make sense. And then presumably this folds back, or does it? Hey, this is a mystery. Number 1, unfold the front arms forward. Ah, right. And that is blocking, whoops, I've done it the wrong way around. Now I can't get them back. Oh, that's right. Fold them the right way. So fold those back, there we go. And fold those forward. And there you have the drone. It's almost like an animal. Now, that's where you charge the battery by plugging the USB in there. So one of those actually will be used, one of these cables will be used in charging that. That's where you put your micro SD card, I think it is. And that is the gimbal cover. You can see there, that's the, well, it's quite delicate, isn't it? That's the gimbal that keeps it steady when it's moving. And you can see there it's a 4K camera in there. So there we have it. There we have the DJI Mini 2 drone.